More now on our top story, and that's the Iraqi army's offensive to retake Fallujah from Daesh. Now let's take a closer look at the strategic city, because Fallujah is in Iraq's Anbar province. That's 50 kilometers west of Baghdad. Iraqi forces have blockaded Fallujah for the last 6 months in preparation to regain control. But tens of thousands of civilians remain inside the city, either besieged by the government or trapped by Daesh. And according to a Human Rights Watch report in April, the people of Fallujah are starving. Well, for more on all this, we're joined now by Fanar Haddad. He's a research fellow at the National University of Singapore's Middle East Institute. Fanar, thank you very much for your time. Just explain to us how difficult you think this campaign to retake Fallujah from Daesh is going to be.
Well, it's certainly not going to be easy. We've seen Fallujah has been a difficult city to control, and really since 2003, no one's had real solid control over it, neither the Americans nor the Iraqis, nor do I expect will it be easy to assert central government control over Fallujah following this campaign. It's also been in the hands of Daesh for the better part of, since December 2013, January 2014, so you can expect them to be quite well embedded. Having said that, I don't doubt that the city of Fallujah will be recaptured. I do think it's just a matter of time. As a military confrontation, I think the result is we can be fairly sure that the city will be recaptured. Though that's not to say that it won't be without some difficulties, as was seen in the recapture of other Iraqi cities that had fallen to Daesh previously, such as Tikrit, such as Ramadi. The symbolic significance of Fallujah for both the Iraqis and to Daesh would lead me to believe that this won't be a straightforward operation, and that's to say nothing of the difficulties inherent in the structural difficulties inherent in the Iraqi forces, things to do with structures of command, overlapping structures of command, coherence of leadership, and what have you.
Let's just expand on one of the issues you touched on there, and that's the symbolic nature of what could happen here, particularly for Daesh. How big a blow would it be for them and their ambitions if they were to lose Fallujah?
There's not much exaggerating the symbolism. This is one of the cities that has been closely associated, or one of the names that has been closely associated with jihadi movements in Iraq since 2003. It was sort of the poster boy of anti-American jihad, and they have had a foothold, or rather I should say Daesh and their predecessors have had a foothold in the city for a while. The loss of Fallujah would be the loss of the last remaining major urban center in Iraq, barring the city of Mosul, of course. And so coming on the heels of the loss of Ramadi and the loss of Tikrit, this would be a huge momentum, add to the momentum, and hugely significant symbolically and in terms of morale for Iraqi forces and for the forces fighting Daesh, including the coalition, of course. And yes, it will be a blow to the self-projection of Daesh, and we did get a glimpse of that in their latest message, where their spokesman Al-Adnani did mention that losing territory does not mean the end, the end of the movement, which leads me to wonder, was he talking about previous losses or was he anticipating inevitable future losses as well, namely the city of Fallujah amongst them?
Fanar, thank you very much for your time. Fanar Haddad there, joining us on TRT World.